What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I am sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier the nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours.
Why let her accept before accepted?
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots. And be they not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
This quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought in here yesterday to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
He's as tall as any man in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, and he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool.
Why that you say so? He speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural. For besides that, he's a fool, he's a great quarreller, and but that he hath the gift of a coward to allay the gust he hath in quarrelling, 'tis thought among the prudent he would soon have the gift of a grave.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and substractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece?
Aye.
I'll drink to her as long as there is passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. Well, here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress, Mary, accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Now let her part so, Sir Andrew, wouldst thou might never draw sword again.
And you part so, mistress, might not never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Mary, but you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray thee, take thy hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I am not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir. I have them at my fingers' ends.
O knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I believe that does some harm to my wits.
No question.
And I thought that. I forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1. She'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate years nor wit. I've heard her swear to it. Tut! There's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer.
Either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my mouth so wide as a bristle brush may enter it, in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Ha! Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in the world needs fear. No colors.
Make that good.
Well, he shall see none to fear. Ah,
A good Lenten answer. I can tell you where that saying was born of. I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the wars. And that you may be bold to say in your foolery.
God give him wisdom that had it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you'll be hanged for being so long absent, or be turned away. Is not that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And as for turning away, let summer bear it out.
Peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuses wisely. You were best.
Wit, and be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very often prove fools, and I, that am sure I have thee not, may pass for a wise man.
Take the fool away.
Oh, do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
Oh, too, you are a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Two faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. Forgive the dry fool. Drink? And the fool is not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. And if he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched, and virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that mends is but patched with virtue. Woo! Oh, the lady bade take away the fool. I say again, take her away.
Fool, I bade them take away you.
Oh, Miss Prithian, in the highest degree. Give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously. Good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
Oh, I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven, Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death take him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity for the better increasing of your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he will not pass his word for tuppence that you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal.
Oh!
I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brains than a stone.
Oh!
He's out of his guard already, unless you laugh and minister occasion to him. He is gay. I protest, I take these wise men that crow so at these set kind of fools no better than the fool zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste the distempered appetite.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
And the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, your kinsman.
Fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madmen. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman. What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman here. Plague of these pickle herring. How now, sot?
Whoa! Oh, Sir Toby, whoa!
Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Ay, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I cannot. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
What a drunken man like, fool.
Like a drowned man. Oh, a fool and a madman. One draught above heat makes him a fool. A second mads him. A third drowns him.
Go thou and seek the crowner, and let him sit on my cause, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman. Woo!
Approach Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes. And Deliculo Sugari, thou knowest that.
Nay, my troth, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early, so that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the 4 elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Marion, I say, a stoup of wine.
Here comes the fool in faith.
Oh, come on. Come on. There is 6pence for you. Let's have a song.
Yeah.
Would you have a song of good life? Hey, hey! Or a love song?
A love song? A love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Where are you roaming, my love?
Excellent good in faith.
Good, good.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter, 'tis not hereafter. Whoa.
A mellifluous voice.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious in faith.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
For the love of God, peace! What a caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady hath not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My masters, are you mad or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble about like tinkers at this time of night? Have ye made an alehouse of my lady's house? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
Sneak up!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you take your leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell. Mistress Mary, if you prized my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand. Ugh.
Oh, go shake your ears.
Or as good a deed as to drink when a man's a-hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Oh, sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the council today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. As for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nayword and make him a common recreation, do not think that I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Sometimes he is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What, for being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight?
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough.
He is an affectioned ass, the best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies that it is his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistle of love, wherein by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now will make him an ass.
Ass, I doubt not.
Oh, it will be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I will plant you two, and let the cook make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream of the event. Farewell.
Good night, Pentelicea.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hast need sinned for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, call me cut.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, come. I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Come, knight. Come, knight. Come thy way, Signora Fabian.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he brought me out of favor with my lady about a bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we will fool him black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not. It is the pity of our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get all you three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing his behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close, in the name of jesting. Lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think of?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Slight, I could so beat the rogue.
You be Count Malvolio.
Rogue!
There is example for it. The Lady of Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fie on him, Jezebel.
Oh, now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
For a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I had left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Please.
And then to have the humor of state, telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman, Toby.
Bolts and shackles!
Peace, now!
7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance wind my watch, or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies, there to me.
Does this fellow live?
I extend my hand to him, thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And does not Toby take you a blow of the lips then?
Saying, cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Patience, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
Oh, I knew it was I. For many do call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin.
Oh, peace, and the spirit of humor intimate reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's. And thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question. Her hand.
Her C's, her U's, her T's? Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases. Oh, by your leave, wax, soft. And the impressure of her Lucrece with which she uses to seal. 'Tis my lady. But to whom should this be?
This wins him, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? Oh, the number's altered, no man must know. This should be thee, Malvolio.
Marry, hang thee, skunk.
I may command where I adore, but silence, like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. MOAI doth sway my life.
Question riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
MOAI doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see.
What dish of poison has she dressed him?
I may command where I adore. Well, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There's no obstruction in this. And then at the end, what should this alphabetical position portend? If I could make something in that resemble me. Softly. MOAI.
Oh, I. Make up that. He is now at a cold scent.
Malvolio, M. Why, that begins my name.
Did I not say he would work it out? The cur is excellent at faults.
MOAI. Every one of these letters is in my name. Soft. Here lies prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars, I am above thee. But be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough, and appear fresh. Be opposite with kinsmen, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Oh. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's finger. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point devised the very man. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg, being cross-gartered. And in this she manifests herself to my love. And in a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. Jove and my stars be praised. I am happy. What can be said? Nothing can be that can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Here's yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I will not give my part of this sport for a pension of thousands.
I could marry this wench for this device,
So could I too.
and ask no other dowry with her, but just such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Oh, here comes my noble gull catcher.
Oh, wilt thou set thy foot upon my neck?
Or on mine either.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves, he must run mad.
Oh, so it does work upon him.
Like Aquavita with a midwife.
If you will see the fruits of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, 'tis a color she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of...
No, Faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving man than she ever did bestow upon me.
Did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell
As
me
plain
that.
As plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Slight, will you make an ass of me?
Look, where the youngest wren of mine comes.
If you desire the spleen, and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon gull Malvolio is turned heathen, a very renegado. For there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly, can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
and cross-gartered.
Oh, most villainously. He does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the map of the augmentation of the Indies. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he will smile and take it as a great favor.
Come, bring us
Bring us
where he is.
Bring us where he is.
And we're clear. And Monica and Amanda, you both set. All right. And scene 6, lights up.
Here is Malvolio.
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if he come, for sure the man's tainted in his wits.
Go, call him hither.
Sweet lady, ho ho.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady. I could be sad. This cross-gartering does cause some obstruction in the blood, but what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one, please all.
Dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my leg. It did come to his hand, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
Comfort thee. Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
And how do you, Malvolio?
At your request, yes, nightingales answer daws.
Why do you appear with such boldness before my lady?
Shh. Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
Aha!
Some achieve greatness.
Sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heavens for thee.
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings,
Yellow stockings.
and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered.
Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him.
You come near me now. No worse a man than Sir Toby to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter. Cast thy humble sloth, says she, be opposite with kinsmen, surly with servants. And when she went away, now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio or after my degree, but fellow. Everything adheres together. What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and my hopes.
Which way is he? In the name of sanctity, I'll speak to him.
Here he is. Here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go off. I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you, Sir Toby? My lady prays for you to have a care of him.
Does she so?
Go to, peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How is it with you? What, man? Defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Pray God he be not bewitched.
Carry his water to the wise woman.
Oh, Mary, and it shall be done tomorrow morning if I live. My lady would not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him.
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, knight.
No, I warned you, he will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
His very genius hath taken the infection of the device. Man,
Nay, pursue him now, lest the device take air and taint.
oh,
I'll make him mad indeed.
The house will be quieter.
we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus, for our pleasure and his penance, till our very pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy on him, at which time we will bring the device to the bar and crown thee for a finder of madmen. But see,
Nay, I pray thee, put on this gown and this beard. In that way, you will look like Sir Topus. I'll get Sir Toby the whilst.
Well, I'll put it on. Oh! I will dissemble myself in it. Oh, the competitors enter.
to bless thee, Master Parson.
What ho! I say, peace in this prison.
The knave counterfeits well, a good knave.
Who calls there?
Sir Topus, the curate who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topus, good Sir Topus, go to my lady.
Oh, out! Hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Sir Topus, never was man thus wronged, good Sir Topus. Do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Oh, fie, thou dishonest Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why, it hath bay windows, and yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Topaz. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman! I say there is no darkness but ignorance.
I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wild fowl?
That the soul of our grandam might happily inhabit a bird.
Aha! What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and in no way approve his opinion.
Oh, fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, ere I will allow of thy wits, lest thou dispossess the soul of thy grandam. Fare thee well. Oh.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
My most exquisite Sir Topaz.
Nay, I am for all waters.
Thou might have done this without thy bearded gown. He sees thee not.
To him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were, for I am now so far in offense with my niece that I cannot pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Where are you roaming, my love?
Fool?
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter, 'tis not hereafter. Whoa.
Fool, I say.
What? Oh, who calls? Huh?
Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve, well at my hand, help me to a candle, and pen, ink, and paper, and as I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Aye, good fool.
Oh, alas, sir, oh, how fell you besides your 5 wits, huh?
Fool, there was never man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
Oh, but as well, then you are mad indeed, if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here propertied me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all that they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep, and cease thy vain bibble-babble.
Sir Topaz!
Oh, maintain no words with him, good fellow. Who? I, sir? Oh, not I, sir. Oh, God be with you, good Sir Topaz. Mary! Amen! Oh!
Fool! Fool! Fool, I say!
Alas! Sir! Be patient. Oh! Oh! What say you, sir?
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee, I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Oh, well a day that you were, sir.
By this hand, I am. Good fool. Some ink, paper, and light, and convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it. But, tell me, true, are you not mad indeed? Or do you but counterfeit, huh?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll ne'er believe a madman till I see his brains. I'll fetch you, light and paper and ink. Ah,
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I prithee, be gone.
Oh!
Now, hast thou lost me? Let me see his letter.
Good Monsieur Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything?
Do not desire to see this letter.
Fetch Malvolio hither. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distract. How does he, fool?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the stave's end as well as any man in his case may do. Oh, he hath here writ a letter to you. I should have given it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospel, so it skills not much when they are delivered,
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam.
How art thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness, and your ladyship will have it as it ought to be.
Let me read it if I write wits.
So I do, Madonna, but to read his right wits is to read thus, therefore append my princess and give ear. Oh.
You, Fabian?
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given me your drunken cousin to rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not, but to do myself much right, or you much shame. You think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Write this.
I, madam.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him hither. Hast made this havoc with him. Oh, how
Madam,
Malvolio.
you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I? Malvolio, no!
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You cannot now deny it is your hand. Why, you have given me such clear lights of favor, made me come smiling and cross-gartered, to put on yellow stockings, and to smile and frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. Enacting this in obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by a priest? Tell me, why?
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing.
Oh,
Though I confess much like the character. But out of question 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me 'twas she first told me thou wast mad. Then cam'st in smiling and in such forms which here were presupposed upon thee in the letter. Prithee be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both plaintiff and judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts, we had conceived against him. Maria writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. Maria. How with a sportful malice it was followed, may rather pluck on laughter than revenge, if that the injuries be justly weighed, that hath on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Ha! I was one, sir, in this interlude. One. Sir Tupus, sir. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, but that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. Do you but remember, huh? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not. He's gagged. Ha! The whirly gig of time brings his revenges.
Most notoriously abused.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
Oh.